Hi everyone, welcome to M&N React. I'm M.
I'm N.
And today we're watching One Piece live action, season 2, episode 3. Let's get into it.
Let's go. All right, so last episode, our favorite pirate crew got to the Grand Line, but they didn't really go into the Grand Line. Rather, they got a little bit delayed. They ran into a little bit of a speed bump in the form of Laboon, our new favorite whale friend. And they took a little detour with our new buddy Crocus as well.
Well, Luffy did. The others, went into something else. They were inside Laboon.
It was certainly a whale of a tale.
Help.
Ba-da. Anyways, this is the episode I've really been waiting for. Not really episode, but just kind of the moment I've been waiting for. Like every episode.
Grand Line.
Exactly. Every episode last season they talk about going to the Grand Line. Like this is the place to be. This is where the monsters are. This is where like the OP pirates are. Just the craziest stuff is in the Grand Line.
Everything's bigger, everything's better.
Exactly. So I'm really excited that they're finally going into the Grand Line, venturing further into the sea. And, they're not really alone. So, they have their own mission. And then following them, I understand, are the Baroque Works people who are chasing Luffy. And then chasing the Baroque Work people are now the Marines, who I think in the last episode mentioned something interesting that we never brought up. But it was, I think Garp mentioned it when he was talking to Smokey, that the Marine ships can navigate the reverse mountain or the straits like through the red line.
They can get to the Grand Line a lot easier
than pirates
can. Yeah,
so
their ships are designed to do that.
Yeah, which is interesting. I wonder if that aspect kind of gets brought up again. Maybe not in this season, but maybe that's something
that comes into play.
Yeah, and I wonder what exactly that means, or how they're able to do that. But in any event, looks like, although the Straw Hats are kind of doing their own thing for now, I imagine they're going to have a lot more company.
Yep.
And again, Em mentioned that, they found some friends inside Laboon. What is it? Number 9 and...
Miss Wednesday.
And Miss Wednesday. And I think that you and I both agreed that Miss Wednesday in the last episode was kind of exhibiting some interesting...
I can't tell if she was just interested in them, if she is like... trying to spy, if she like is jealous of their camaraderie. Like there was a lot of things.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was spying. I think that we both agreed that it was like her expressions were indicating that maybe jealousy or maybe
it just wasn't what she expected.
Yeah, or maybe longing even. Like, you know what? Like she's in this Baroque work situation, and again, I don't really know the dynamics with that whole crew, but maybe she's looking at the Straw Hats and being like, man, like that's actually a crew that I want to be with, because I don't know if I was in trouble that the Baroque work people
would help me the same way.
Exactly. Yeah. And who knows, maybe we're like looking way too much into that. But I think at the last episode they said that they're going to drop those people off on like the next island or something, and then continue on with their journey. Yeah. But
which is also fun because they don't know where they're going. They get the log post, it locks onto an island, but they don't actually know where they're going. So it's just as much of a mystery for them as it is for us sitting here. So I'm excited about that. I think that's going to be really fun to see where they end up. And yeah, I mean, I know they were saying it like locks onto different like magnetic frequencies, but the little bit of mysticism on the side, you're like, oh, does it like take into account which pirates it's navigating for?
Maybe, but like, they kept talking about the ship's only as good as like your navigator, and I feel like in a situation like the Grand Line, that is so true, and where you have to navigate, and my understanding is not that good when it comes to this log post thing, but they did mention a line where like 2 ships can take off from the same port in the Grand Line, but they can end up at different islands based on what what
directs them.
Exactly, like what magnetic indicator or direction it kind of like attunes to. So you have to have a skilled navigator, I think, to be able to navigate that kind of a situation and being like, okay, if I want to get from point A to point B, actually I'm gonna have to go to point C and D first before I can get there. And it's gonna be interesting to see how Nami's skills evolve, I imagine she's going to mess up, because who the hell wouldn't when you're doing this stuff?
Well, and I'm interested to see if people actually try to do it the way that you just said that, or if people really do navigate the Grand Line as kind of a random occurrence. Because it's also been alluded to that, like, the entire Grand Line has not been mapped.
Right.
So people haven't been everywhere. So I don't know how much of it is, like, conscious, like, no, I want to go to, let's just say, Mars.
Yeah.
Right? And then you're try to chart your course there, but you might have to take some weird pit stops in the same way to get your log post to go on there. Or if people are truly just, like, bouncing around the Grand Line to wherever it takes them.
Yeah. Well, and, you know, as you were speaking, I thought of something. I mean, Gold Roger, I don't want to say buried, because it's not buried his treasure, but he put his treasure somewhere in the Grand Line. Mm-hmm. And up until last episode, that was already kind of going to be a big feat to discover it. But now that we know that, like, you don't actually know where you're going, right? I mean, it's, you have to be even luckier to find where he put it, because who knows, like, maybe Roger's ship at one point departed from a port that could have been attuned to 15 different destinations, and maybe this particular, like, journey only occasionally attunes to one specific island or something, like once every 20 years, and nobody knows about it otherwise, and that's where he put it. I don't know, you know, I mean, obviously that's going to take years and years and years and years to find out, unless we find the One Piece for ourselves. But so yeah, that whole sitch is going to be really interesting to see how they navigate that stuff. Last episode, or we saw in the comments, you guys really enjoyed our theory crafting last episode. I feel like we're going to disappoint you this episode, because going into episode 3, I feel like they're hitting a hard, not reset, but like they are like, okay, go into the yonder and experience stuff. And like I don't think that we got a lot in episode 2 to kind of theorize about, because again, they're just sailing. We don't really know where they're going to. We know that people are chasing them, but like, you know, we don't have any rational theories from there. The only thing, and it's not a theory, it's something that we didn't mention last episode, and it's actually excuse me, something that somebody brought up in the comments that I didn't realize until they brought it up in the comments, and then I went back to episode 1 and saw it. But when Dragon at the end was like speaking his stuff about journeys, I didn't even realize, like, there was somebody else in the room, or actually somebody entered the room of the ship, I think, that he was in, that he ultimately was talking to. It's kind of, the guy was kind of like in the back. You couldn't get a lot of detail from him, but I don't know. We didn't mention him in the post episode discussion for episode 1 or 2, and we found out last episode that Dragon was like the leader of this revolutionary army. So I'm curious as to what kind of equal figure he could be like having that conversation with. But other than that, like, I think that's the only appearance that guy's made. So maybe he's a Baroque Works member. I don't know, but we're just really excited. And one last thing, we love not knowing anything right now, because the entire world of possibilities are open to us. So we're just super excited to jump into this episode and see where the Straw Hats go. If you're enjoying this reaction so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and checking out some of our other videos. Also, if you have any ideas for any movies or shows that you would enjoy watching us react to, please leave those ideas in the comments below. But for now, you ready to jump into the next episode?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right. Is he training?
Yeah.
If I was a member of the crew, I would be like, avoid that area.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yeehaw!
He's dreaming this, right?
He has to.
Or he's like
imagining
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's so many ropes there too. It's like,
I know.
Oh, I'd be so nervous about cutting them off.
He's pretty precise, though.
Yeah,
The distance between us remains chasmic.
Insults him even in his dreams.
know Zoro. Oh.
The waters of the Grand Line are indeed too treacherous for a little frog.
Oh.
Fish, fish. Big fish! Oh! It's huge! Man, it's a monster! It might be a whale!
It might be a whale.
It's gonna be like a small guppy.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
No beast is a match for Captain Usai.
Oh my gosh.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
I've been captured by a crew so provincial they're impressed by a fish.
We should gag him.
We should gag him.
This weather is crazy. It was warm and sunny a minute ago, and now it's pouring rain.
Hello. I'm very interested in what she's saying.
Yes.
Even the weather amazes you people.
Not sure if it was the weather.
That's the difference between us. You cut things that are already dead. I already said the difference between us. Technique, talent, and style.
I also love their banter.
This weather defies all logic. The rain cleared
No,
up, and
it's
now there's a
snowing.
blizzard. A blizzard.
Damn.
That's so crazy. I love it.
Yeah. I want the Grand Line to be as weird as ever. Huh. I hope the weather changes again.
You can just join in with Usopp and Sanji, and they're like just every time she walks in, just incredibly distracted.
I'm just amazed at the temperament of the weather.
Yeah.
Roro Noah Zoro. I can't believe Baroque Works tried to recruit you. Do you think you can beat me?
The cook beat you.
Yes.
So yeah, not really a question.
Untie me, and let's see how skilled you really are.
Dude, they also saved you. Like, chill.
Yeah. Oh, don't do it. Don't give in to his ego.
Nice try.
What's your name?
Miss Wednesday.
That's a funny name.
It's a code name.
Oh.
It's a
Look
code
at his
name.
jersey.
I know.
Is that Neighbor with the with
think
his
so.
Jolly Roger logo?
I think so.
Amazing.
Neighbors.
Take notes. I want that for Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you like being an assassin?
Adore it.
I'll get you that in your straw hat.
Why does your partner wear a crown?
Childhood trauma.
Okay.
I like that. He looks like he belongs on like the Savannah Bananas, except for that he's wearing the red neighbors
Right.
instead.
Now, if you're done with this inane excuse for an interrogation, I'd like to resume planning my escape.
I love his poster hanging up in the background.
I'm not interrogating you. I'm trying to get to know you.
I'm a Baroque Works frontier agent. That's all you need to know.
Frontier agent.
Okay.
I love that he just takes things at face value.
Yeah.
Like the first day of spring.
Okay, Usopp. That's pretty cool.
Luffy, look out behind you!
Luffy, you do know what an assassin is, don't you?
I do. I just don't think she wants to hurt us. My gut tells me we can trust her. And I always trust my gut.
I respect your judgment. Can you free me too?
No.
Luffy, it is fine if you trust your gut, but maybe we keep the assassins tied up until we figure out exactly what your gut is telling you.
Right.
You can just let us go. On that island over there.
Are they? Oh my gosh,
No.
guys. Come on.
Oh my god.
Are those cacti? They're huge.
I don't know, but that's definitely a town down there.
They're so dumb though.
Idiots.
Bye-bye, baby.
I mean, at least they're actually getting off the ship
Yeah.
though. Like,
Yeah. It's a win-win.
Way to take care of the problem.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
Why doesn't your hair look like that?
Why doesn't your hair look like that? We can make your hair look like that.
Oh my god.
We can't make my hair look like that.
Cactus Island.
Little on the nose.
Something and Co. Tiffany and Co.
Flung and Co.
I like the ice cream cupcake car.
He seems friendly.
I couldn't hate the color scheme of that town more, but the people seem great.
And there was a taco place, so I'm in.
Oh, they say things are different in the Grand Line. Maybe they love pirates here.
Or baseball players.
Did I hear you say that you're pirates?
Yeah, my name is Monkey D. Luffy. And I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Wonderful news here in Whiskey Peak. We simply adore pirates.
Told ya!
Obviously, something's off.
My name is Igoro, and I'm the mayor of this humble town. I'd like to extend to you all a warmest welcome. Everyone knows no one loves tales of adventure like the people of Whiskey Peak.
They're saying Whiskey Peak?
We found that welcoming pirates is a lot easier than fighting them.
Fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good strategy.
We have yet another pirate crew to entertain.
Well, I hope they're as much fun as those tulip pirates last night.
I promise you are way more fun.
Weird thing to say to a nun, but okay.
Tulip pirates still here.
Oh, no. They came, they partied, and they continued on as most pirate crews do.
Do you also like assassins?
Why
No.
would you ask that?
Because 2 assassins escaped our ship and might wash up on this island. Guy with a crown, woman with blue hair.
But don't worry. Just because we don't like fighting off ne'er-do-wells doesn't mean we're not capable.
Excuse me,
That's gotta be a hindrance on the wrist. It's like that tall.
All the magnetic fields should record and point you to the closest island by morning.
So we have to stay the whole night.
Oh, I promise you.
Interesting.
Won't be a night you'll soon forget.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that sounds a little fun.
Because that sounds a little ominous, actually.
Yeah.
Come, I invite you to come and enjoy the finest Whiskey Peak has to offer. But there is a catch. I insist that you tell us about your tales of adventure.
That's Usopp's. Oh. Yeah, they were like,
Oh.
That's not going to be a problem.
I was literally born for this.
Uh-huh.
And added to the gym playlist.
Weirdest gym playlist.
I do. Okay, I don't know what kind of like ulterior motive they have, but this right now looks awesome.
It does look cool.
And then go. We disappeared into its stomach. I had to fight a zombie to save Sanji's life.
That's not exactly how it went.
Exactly how it
I sang a song and the whale understood, so he opened his mouth.
Oh, Laboon would like that guy.
You know, I'm still looking for a musician for our crew.
My responsibilities lie elsewhere, I'm afraid.
How about we go for another round?
Yes, great idea. Another round. Now, we may not know what the rest of the Grand Line has in store for us, but we're alive. We're together. So let's celebrate!
Second we're done filming this reaction video, I'm going to go and search for that jersey.
I know you are.
Oh, here they are.
Yep.
They're not quite getting the welcome that Straw Hats got.
No.
They're giving off like Team Rocket vibes.
Yes.
Like every time they want to like they have a plan, they just get foiled.
Yep.
Mr. 8 will have our heads for being late. You know he loathes to be kept waiting.
Luffy's basically Pikachu.
I better find him at once.
I'm coming with you.
She's trying to get away from him.
I'll tell him you had my back.
You will?
Of course. We're partners. I'll make the report. You tie up loose ends. And we'll really be in Mr. 8's good books.
Yeah, I don't trust Wednesday
She's got an ulterior motive for sure.
Yeah.
You ready to give up yet?
I'm not even close.
No, you definitely don't sound it.
Hey.
There you go.
Usopp was born to live in bar.
Yeah.
Bar games, stories. Damn. That might have been the most impressive thing he's done on this show.
Yeah.
The key to a good cocktail is balance. Lucky for you guys,
I want Sanji to be my bartender.
is more balance. And I call this the finest view.
Oh, that was smooth.
That was real smooth. Nice, dude.
Now that that fun is over, I want to sketch the island. I bet there's a great view from on top of those cactus mountains.
No need to worry yourself with those. They're dangerous.
Okay, well now I'm absolutely going up there.
Yeah.
Put together an amazing crew, made it to the Grand Line. Now we're one step closer to our dreams.
No.
What's wrong?
Mihawk.
Yuck.
Still have a long way to go to get to his level.
Yeah. So don't dwell on it.
That's what the journey's all about.
Oh.
That by the time you meet him again, you'll be ready. I can feel it in my gut.
I feel it in my gut.
Same gut that told you to let that assassin chick go free.
We still don't know if I was wrong.
Schrodinger's gut.
What's it saying now?
That was
More food.
absurd grumble. I think I saw a bakery on our way into town. Boom.
So you two lovely ladies are sisters, yeah?
Oh my god.
Great.
And what,
Great.
They keep the best bottles in the lounge upstairs.
oh, they do.
Perhaps you'd like to sample some?
I would like
More than you know.
Bring your friend.
I know we just met, but it feels like I know you guys.
This seems like a bad idea. I don't know. I'm getting a weird vibe from them.
Oh, I'm getting a weird vibe from everything.
Yeah.
You're coming with me. Usopp, when two gorgeous women ask you to taste their finest, you taste it.
This is really random. There was a really old Scooby-Doo movie where they go to an island and everything seems fine-ish, and then it becomes midnight.
Oh, the
and
zombies.
and they all turn to cats.
Oh, the cat. Yes.
That's the vibe that this is giving me.
Yeah.
I can't explain why, but that just is what it is.
The rhubarb. Rhubarb's best.
He's not even acting. It's just like, that's just like what I would do as well.
I'm partial to the boysenberry myself.
I'm gonna pay for all of this.
No need for that.
You guys are really nice to pirates.
But I'd be lying if I said it wasn't a bit self-serving. If I can offer one word of advice, careful who you trust.
Are you talking about your own island?
Seems that way.
I can tell you're a good person.
Uh-oh.
Or that assassin lady.
Miss Wednesday.
Is he one?
Or is that 8? Mr. 8?
Maybe.
Oh.
I did warn you. Be careful who you trust.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yep. Should have known with that hair.
Johnson, let's go, John.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
I was beginning to worry.
The mission was a success.
Your dad?
Maybe. Well, or...
Brother? I don't know.
She's gonna see,
Mr. Nine.
yeah. Oh, no.
And this is where we find out that things aren't quite what they seem.
Yeah, for sure. Jolly Rogers, the Tulip Pirates.
You weren't supposed to see that.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I should have known this town was too good to be true.
Don't worry, Golly. We'll take care of you, too.
Yeah, Nami's not exactly a pushover.
No. But you gotta go help your crew right now.
Happens to the best of us.
The least you could do is find me a drink first.
Yeah, they don't really know who they're up against, though.
Yeah.
Zoro, this place is a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of about that.
Where are the others? We have to get out of here.
If we want to find a bakery, Usopp and the cook are still inside.
Okay, you get them, I'll find Lucy.
Sup and the cook.
Yeah.
Doesn't even use his
He's
name.
still.
Watch out in there.
I'll be careful. But I need more than two to take me down.
Oh.
It's like, dude. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Unfortunately, what you fail to understand is
You're all Baroque works.
Yeah.
the man before you felled our dearly departed Mr. Seven. Whoever kills Roro Noah Zoro will be fast-tracked to Frontier Agent.
Oh, so she's like a kind of an elite sort
Yeah.
of thing, or all of them are that have like numbers
Numbers,
and letter
yeah.
or numbers and days or whatever. So he's gonna blindfold himself.
I think so.
I like his odds.
Yep. I still think it's not a fair
So you're
fight.
pulling out the devil sword.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I hope he does it.
Great workout for my new swords.
This is another
Damn.
instance where like Luffy is just not
Incapacitated,
here.
just-
Yeah. Captured.
Yeah.
The rest of the crew is fighting.
Yeah.
Brutal. It's pretty crazy. I mean, we see how good Zoro is,
Yeah.
and he's nothing compared to Mihawk.
I know.
So it just like gives you an idea of just how insanely powerful Mihawk is.
I know.
Good sword.
Good sword.
Oh.
Oh, that was
okay.
unfortunate. Ooh.
He's clowning you guys.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, 1 versus 100 is not working out so well for you.
I feel like he's just decimating the entire Baroque Works like syndicate.
Yep.
No, she's also an assassin or whatever.
Yeah.
She's gonna pull that.
Nuns does a fake town need.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, shit. No.
Ugh.
It's okay. You've been training with your
Yep.
eyes closed.
Yep, it's almost fair odds right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he immediately just goes
Yep.
to audible senses.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so
Nice.
sick.
Just listen. Oh, shit.
Come on, Sanji. Come on, Usopp.
100 agents, and by my count, you've only taken out 40. You'll never surpass me and Yoru if you don't learn to use your new blades. I'll shatter them like I did before.
He's like, fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Whoa. 44.
This is giving Kill Bill 1 vibes. Where she's just like taking on the crazy 88s.
Yeah.
I just realized this is also like a crazy long fight scene.
Yeah, it is.
This has been going on for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, he's got 100 of them. And he's, I don't know, around 60 right now?
Maybe. Oh, God.
He hasn't given us a count update in a while.
63.
63.
I need to find a way off this island.
But those pirates have a ship, and Mr. Nine will keep them occupied.
You want us to steal their vessel?
I thought you were a good guy.
But you're in cahoots with her.
Cahoots.
But I won't let you steal our ship!
That's the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
How can you run with that wig on?
And that's your getaway vehicle.
God. Luffy, come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let them escape you in an ice cream car.
What the hell are you doing? Kill him!
They're like, have you seen what he's done to everybody?
Yeah,
No,
also,
thank you.
Mr. Nine's a fucking coward. Like,
He is.
he talks such a big game, and now he wants nothing to do with the fight.
Yep. That's kind of always the feeling I got about Mr. Nine is that I'm sure he probably is competent somehow because he had to get to that rank, but he seems like he just would rather not get his hands dirty.
It seems like his parents were in the elite, and they like bought his position.
That is why he has a crown.
Why does he have a crown?
Ooh.
I feel like you're kind of limited in that space with that big weapon, dude.
Uh-oh. Come on, Zoro. Oh, no.
Ugh.
Oh, they're there. I was like, are they just not hearing this?
If I was Zoro, I would never let Sanji live this down.
Oh, he's not going to.
77.
78.
Get the ship ready to sail. We'll meet you on board.
Don't can you cut me off?
Are you gonna free us?
Good with the knife, right?
There you go.
See ya. That was nice.
Yeah.
That was nice.
This is a very long fight scene. I can imagine, based on how the animation described, that this was like 40
5 episodes, yeah.
85.
You can see the actors like reading the script when he gets it. It's like, why am I just counting numbers?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you'll see. I feel like they should get harder as you proceed up, but that's just not the case.
No. The guy with the big thing was a little bit challenging.
Formidable,
but
yeah.
Jesus.
Ugh.
92.
8 more?
Coward.
Yeah.
Right. That would be my reaction too.
She's like, what the heck?
Just gonna slingshot them back.
Car crash.
There is more going on here than you could possibly know.
We know your powder wig friend led us into a trap.
Look, I'm sorry it has to be this way. We're only doing what we must.
Why?
Oh. I do like those little animations.
Yeah.
If Mr. Zero sent you, you can tell him we don't need backup.
But we're not your backup.
Did you think we wouldn't find out who you really are?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Someone's been poking their nose into our organization's secrets.
Luffy, I don't think they're after us.
Mm-hmm. Ew.
Bonbon fruit!
Bonbon fruit.
Cannon! Run!
That's fucking gross.
Booger bombs.
Miss Valentine's kilo powers allow her to change her body weight at will, which means...
Oh.
Oh. It's like wax
Yeah.
from Era 2 of Mistborn.
Yeah.
Go.
So maybe Luffy wasn't wrong to trust those two.
Yeah, maybe. Are they like marine spies?
I don't know if they're marine spies, but there's something.
Or maybe they just want to like defect and get out.
Yeah.
You bested a bunch of peons. Now, you must face my
Is it
elite
Kane?
guards.
Oh, okay. He's like, yeah.
Couldn't be bothered. I wouldn't bust out the third sword for them.
No, not for them, but also like
He's training.
one, he's training, and two, it's just gonna look badass. So
Yeah. Well, 40% down and 100% down.
he's like, uh-oh, I have underestimated you. And he didn't even need the third sword.
Time to take that crown.
This guy sucks.
Yeah.
He had to have bought his way into Baroque Works.
Mm-hmm.
Or a legacy or something.
Mm-hmm.
Time to repent.
Oh, with brass knuckles. Oh.
Miss
Monday.
Monday. Have we seen her?
No.
Oof.
She's pretty good.
Most formidable foe so far on this
Yeah.
island.
Home run!
Uh-oh. You're fine. Nope.
Yeah.
Mr. Zero thought she showed a lot of promise. But I guess she never really was one of us. Were you, Miss Wednesday?
Or should we call you Your Highness?
Oh. Okay, so she's the princess.
Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Booger bomb.
Hear that? Those are officer agents down there. Even higher than me.
So I wonder if number 9 is like in the crown royalty of the Alabaster Kingdom or whatever.
No.
Well, because he was paired with Miss Wednesday. They're partners.
Yeah, but she...
Yeah, she was trying to lead him off.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mm.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
98, 99.
He's like, wait, where's the last one? Nice. Nice. 100.
Don't be too proud of yourself.
It's a start.
Barely.
I kind of like that he's envisioning Zoro, Mihawk.
Mihawk, yeah.
He's like helping him train.
Now's a great time for you to explain yourself, Your Highness.
Igram and I went undercover in Baroque works to try to bring them down. That's why they're after us. If we don't get out of here, we're all dead.
Oh, no.
Some shrapnel got him. Sanji could fix that.
Just don't pull it up. No.
Why is
That's
this
the one
happen?
thing that you're not
That's just-
supposed to do.
Why do they always do this?
I won't make it to the ship.
Although we've been through too much. This is not how it ends.
I am Igaram, captain of the Alabaster Royal Guard. You must take my princess to safety. The future of our country depends on it.
Oh.
I give you my word.
I trust my gut.
1 billion berry.
What?
Our fee for saving your princess, Chief.
Honestly, fair.
Zoro, what the hell's going on here?
Catch you up later. Got a job. We need to get her out of here.
Listen, I'll hold them off as long as you need to get to the ship and cast off. Now, her safety is the priority, and the only way to ensure that is for the three of you to take her, get to your vessel.
Oh.
You're the only one that can save our kingdom now. Now, I'm gonna give you cover, then you run.
Oh. He's like, thank God the only good pirates showed up when we need them.
I just hope that whatever he does to distract Five and Miss Sunday,
Valentine.
Miss Valentine, I hope he uses his hair. I hope there's some crazy shit that stuff
The
can
hair
do.
effort. I mean, boogers can be rocked like bombs, so
Yeah.
at this point, who
Surrender
knows?
if you want. You're dying right here in your little fake town. What's with the tie, Mr. 8? Not exactly drippy.
It's a cravat.
Maker.
Now, quiet.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! Better than I could have expected.
Wow. Wow.
Incredible.
Gotta get off them.
The show has exceeded expectations yet again.
What's she doing here?
I'll explain later. We need to leave.
Oh. Wow.
Is the ammo in the rolls? Like, what's going on?
Like, how does this work? What
I
are the mechanics
need a
of this?
deep dive. I need an entire episode explaining that. Ugh.
Enough fooling around. Time to dispose of this joker.
No.
Oh, blood. Blood bomb. Damn. Pretty powerful ability.
It was such a nice town, though.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it could have been.
Could have been.
We've got you.
Oh.
Like how he has 2 5s. Like, we get it, dude. You're number 5.
Well, Mr. 9 had 2 9s.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. 100 agents down. One hell of a mess.
Well, look here.
Looks like you got your ass beat. The woman you knew was Miss Wednesday. Turns out she was Alabaster's missing princess all along. Help us find her.
And you get your revenge.
And why should I tell you anything?
Interesting infighting between the group.
She may be a traitor, but she's still my partner.
Wow.
I'll never betray her.
Interesting.
That is shocking.
Yeah. I would not have expected that from him.
It's the strongest thing he's done this episode.
If you don't talk, I'm going to take my incredibly stylish little shoe and bring it down on that smug little face.
I say, Mr. Zero sent you both to stop my partner, but she got away, which means you failed.
Uh-oh.
I bet he's dispatching the unluckies as we speak.
The
Unluckies. Interesting name.
So you can kill me if you want, but you're both already dead. Bye-bye, baby.
Bye-bye.
I remember now in episode 1 that she stomped the person, so I guess she's increasing her weight with the stomp.
You anywhere ever again. You can say whatever you want, okay? She was in... Yes, in stabbing you.
So, you got your fight?
I did.
Yeah, I'm the only one that did anything last episode.
Yeah.
Did you figure out what your gut was telling you about her?
She needed help.
No.
Are her and Nami going to be BFFs?
Mm-hmm. Or Nami at least probably understands her to an extent too.
Yeah. I didn't know what she was going to do there for a second.
For a second I thought she was going to just throw it in the ocean, but...
My name is Nefertari Vivi, Princess of Alabaster. Baroque Works has been sowing dissent between my father and our citizens. Igurum and I discovered the one thing that may put an end to Baroque Works' machinations.
Ooh.
The true identity of their leader.
Mr. Zero?
Zero. I must get this information to my father, the king, immediately.
Oh no.
Oh.
Arm
All
lady.
weird weather?
Do we know, is she a number? All right, so I feel like we kind of got a glimpse of what the underlying like plot of this season is going to be, right? It's to save the princess and to potentially like unmask the leader of Baroque Works. Everything, everything kind of seems to be centered around Baroque Works this season. That and like going into the Grand Line, like the Marines are after Baroque Works, the Baroque Works are after Luffy. We just saw the French arm lady on the Mary.
Yeah, how the heck did she get there?
I don't know, but like I love every scene that she's in. Like I love that really subtle casual entrance, just like flowers falling. That's pretty sick. So I'm sure we're gonna learn a lot more about her next episode.
Yes.
But this episode, I really enjoyed. You know, I loved. It just felt like the episode was split in two. Like the first half, we just got additional views of like the characters.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was kind of like.
Just getting to enjoy themselves and hanging out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was for the writers who I'm sure have seen the anime and I'm sure have read the manga.
Yeah.
You know, it was their opportunity to kind of let the personalities of all these characters thrive in the adaptation.
Especially Usopp and Sanji. I feel like we got a lot more of their personalities in that. Like, we kind of already know Nami a little more. We know Zoro.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was really Usopp particularly, but also Sanji's time to shine there.
Yeah, but it's funny. They did get their time to shine, but this was 100% a Zoro-centric episode.
Yes.
That was an insane fight scene. Or not scene.
For like 40 minutes.
Fight sequence. Yeah, that might have been the longest fight sequence I've ever seen. I got to look up the time on how long that fight in Kill Bill 1 was between Uma Thurman and
this is definitely longer.
The Crazy 88s. I think so. Except that one I feel like was just uninterjected by cuts. This one had some cuts in it.
Yeah.
But regardless, this was cool. And this was definitely kind of Zoro's time to shine. And I really respect, assuming the actor did all of like the stunts himself, or at least most of it. That is a lot of choreography.
That's a lot of work.
You had to do a lot of work to make that happen. So respect. I also respect Sanji. I imagine that Taz probably learned how to do the
bartending flips,
Tom Cruise cocktail bartending stuff on his own. I wonder what take that was, because I think they shot it all in one take. I didn't see any cuts there. I'm curious to see how many
bottles did he break trying to do it? Did they give him plastic bottles for it? I want to know the secrets.
Yeah. But yeah, that whole first part of the episode and this fight scene were like eye candy. It was just so fun. Plot wise, I kind of do like this trope of like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was totally surprised. I didn't think that Miss Wednesday, I truly did think that she was part of Baroque Works, and that, maybe she was trying to defect or something. Yeah. But I did not. Maybe in retrospect, I'm pissed off that we didn't pick that.
But what's funny is when I first saw the number Mr. 9 with the crown and the curls without like fully processing his face, I was like, "That's a princess!"
Right.
I was so close, just the wrong part of the pear.
Exactly. But they were kind of like hitting us over the head with that a little bit last episode, like kind of hinting at it.
Like princess.
Honestly, she was safest in Laboon.
She was safest in Laboon.
But
she's not going to help her people.
True.
And her dad, or I'm not sure which side Baroque Works is sowing dissent with.
Yeah.
Like, I was a little unclear with that because she was saying how she needs to get the identity of Mr. Zero to her father, but my initial interpretation was that they were manipulating him, and then he was creating all these like policies and rule that were hurting the people.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where the revolutionaries come in, because we also have that little nugget over here that is going to come in somewhere. So, like, maybe the revolutionaries are kind of playing off of the people, encouraging them to raise up against the king, who Baroque Work is kind of trying to control.
Yeah.
So then I'm really curious who Mr. Zero is, because it's somebody who is impactful enough that telling her father, the king, who it is going to fix things.
Or it's gonna do something,
or get him out from like under their thumb or something. So like, so I'm very curious who that is. If it's someone we've seen that's powerful enough, or what.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, I didn't even think about is it the Revolutionary Guard or
Revolutionary
Army or something? Yeah, I completely forgot
Dragon's people.
Yeah, Dragon's people. I didn't even think that they could possibly be involved in this thing, but.
We've gotten enough nuggets that end up like all tying together.
Yes,
so.
And then of course, if they're involved, then like Smokey and Garp are coming, and Helmeppo and Kobe. It's habit now. Which I know we're early, and Tashigi. I know that we're early, but like it's kind of like setting up for an awesome finale if it's going to be this whole thing.
If we're going to get to that at the end of the season, that could be an extended one, depending on how long that kind of plays in the.
You're right, but I feel like each season kind of tracks its like arc and stuff thing, and I feel like this could be a good arc for the season to track.
But again, season 1 was kind of the prologue, so I don't know if now we're going to get into like more extended, where you're going to get like these stories that kind of.
Maybe I just don't think it's going to be endgame or endgame level stuff.
No, not endgame, but maybe like. End of season 3. Maybe it's gonna be like a 2-season arc.
I just think there's too much in the world of One Piece to stick on one thing for too long. I feel like he's just itching to get his ideas out. But if it is this season, I'm really looking forward to kind of like what happens. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to finding out who Mr. Zero is. I'm
Mr. Zero.
No, babe, you're number 1.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
And that's how I got her in the first place. But seriously, I mean, I'm trying to think back to... Because whenever there's like a mysterious character that we don't know, I feel like it's always going to be somebody that you've seen at one point in the season. And I'm like going through my mind. I'm like, okay, who have we already seen? It's only been like 3 episodes. So there's a good chance we haven't actually seen a Mr. Zero. But the only people that I can think of are Bartholomew. Nah.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think Dragon is Mr. Zero.
No.
I don't think so.
Nope.
Crocus? No. That doesn't work.
He was part of Gold's crew.
Yeah. And that's... Oh, maybe the guy that Dragon was talking to? That's because we don't really know.
Yeah.
But we don't really know him, so that doesn't really work. I don't know. So maybe we haven't actually... Wow, that would be the plot twist of the century. a whale is in charge of Baroque Works. That would be incredible. And honestly, in this universe, that could be true.
It could happen. It's not. That's not
you and Oda should combine on some episodes. Stop drilling M, you hit oil. Like that we're gonna have a fan fiction rewrite of season 2 with Laboon as Mr. Zero. But yeah, look, it's I don't know. This was just a really fun episode, and I really like how they kind of set up the plot for the rest of the season. And we're already looking forward to jumping into episode 4. If you've enjoyed this reaction, please consider subscribing to our channel and checking out some of our other videos. But for now, bye.
Bye.